If you're a basketball fan, there's no way you won't get excited when it's playoff time. I mean, it's the biggest thing in basketball, and fans from around the world tune in to catch all the action. So far, the 2024 playoffs have been making a strong case for being one of the most entertaining postseasons in recent years. Stick around and find out why this year's playoffs have fans hooked. A new era begins. We're talking about unexpected heroes, legendary battles, and plot twists that could give Hollywood a run for its money. So grab your popcorn and let's break this down. For over a decade, the NBA landscape has been dominated by titans like Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, and LeBron James. I mean, these guys are basketball royalty, with multiple championships and MVPs between them. LeBron, for instance, has 4 NBA titles and countless playoff victories, including his legendary 2016 comeback with the Cavaliers. Curry, with his three-point prowess, has led the Warriors to 4 championships, revolutionizing the game in the process. As for KD, his smooth scoring and 2 Finals MVPs has been key factors in his amazing NBA career. But this year, the basketball gods decided it was time for a plot twist. LeBron's Lakers, after a season filled with injuries and inconsistency, couldn't make it past the first round. KD's Suns, despite high hopes and a star-studded lineup, also bowed out early, leaving fans scratching their heads. And Curry's Warriors, who have given us countless unforgettable playoff moments, met their match sooner than anyone expected. This unexpected turn of events cleared the stage for the new generation to step into the spotlight. Young guns like Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, and Jason Tatum have seized this moment. Speaking of Edwards, his fearless drives and clutch shooting has definitely aided him to emerge as the Timberwolves' new leader. Luka, already known for his playoff heroics, continues to prove he's one of the most exciting talents in the league. And with Tatum leading a resurgent Celtics team, they've been a force on both ends of the floor. These young stars aren't just participating, they're taking over. Their energy, skill, and determination are writing the next chapter of NBA history right before our eyes. And this shift isn't just a changing of the guard, it's a full-blown youth revolution. So, with the big names like Steph, KD, and LeBron taking an early exit, it's been a golden opportunity for the up-and-comers to prove their worth. And this is one of the things that makes the 2024 playoffs so exciting. Players like Anthony Edwards and Luka Doncic have stepped up and said, "This is our time." And man, have they delivered. Unpredictability and pure excitement are the main ingredients in this wonderful postseason dish. Alright, let's break down the delicious chaos that is the 2024 NBA playoffs. This year, trying to predict the outcomes has been near impossible. The unpredictability factor has skyrocketed, and it's making these playoffs arguably the best ever. Let's start with the Minnesota Timberwolves, who have become the ultimate wild card. They went head-to-head with the reigning champs, the Denver Nuggets, and exposed their vulnerabilities. While the T-Wolves defense as a collective would suffocate the Nuggets, Anthony Edwards would break their spirits on the offensive end with heat-check type shots, showing us he's got the guts and the game to challenge anyone. Who saw that coming? It's like watching a rookie detective outsmart a seasoned criminal mastermind. Then there's the Indiana Pacers versus the New York Knicks. It's hard to say if it's their rhythm or just New York's horrendous luck with injuries that tipped the scales. The Knicks looked strong at the start, but then their lineup got bit by the injury bug multiple times. The Pacers took full advantage, and now they're in the conversation as serious contenders. The Dallas Mavericks, too, have added to the suspense. Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving weren't hitting their usual high notes, but their role players stepped up big time. As for PJ Washington and Derrick Jones Jr., they've turned out to be the unexpected heroes, making clutch plays and locking down on defense. Dallas's defensive identity has been rock solid, proving that you don't always need superstar performances to win big games. And don't even get me started on the Oklahoma City Thunder. They went from being the league's best three-point shooting team to bricking like they were building a house. Their sudden drop in shooting accuracy has been a head-scratcher, adding another layer of unpredictability to the mix. Don't write them off, though. They're a very young team that's still trying to get everything together. I'd imagine they'll come back next year with an upgraded roster, much more confidence, and the hunger to win it all. Unlike past seasons where there were clear-cut favorites, this year has been a wild ride with no guarantees. Every game feels like it could go either way, and that's what makes this year's playoffs so thrilling. It's the kind of excitement where you genuinely can't wait to see what happens next, because honestly, your guess is as good as anyone's. The thrill of not knowing who will come out on top is making every game must-watch TV, and that's why these playoffs might just be the best we've ever seen. Who would have thought they'd be the ones to find the chink in Denver's armor? If you take a closer look at the T-Wolves coaching staff, the answer to this league-wide problem will be found. With multiple members of their staff previously being a part of the Nuggets organization, I'm sure that previous experience carried over to their game plans. The Timberwolves not only challenged the defending champs, but showed the rest of the league that the Nuggets are not invincible. Then there's the Indiana Pacers versus the New York Knicks saga. So, was it Indiana's superior game plan, or just the Knicks falling apart physically? Either way, it was a spectacle. The Pacers took advantage, and here we are, questioning everything we thought we knew about these teams. Dallas role players have literally saved their postseason time and time again. Luka and Kyrie were supposed to be the main show, but it's the role players who have stolen the spotlight. Guys like PJ Washington and Derrick Jones Jr. have been capitalizing on every opportunity, making the Mavericks look like a well-oiled machine rather than a two-man band. And of course, the Boston Celtics. They've cruised into the Eastern Conference Finals like they were on a Sunday drive. Tatum and Brown have been the dynamic duo we all expected, but the real question is, can they lead Boston to their 18th championship? The suspense is killing us, but one thing's for sure. Boston's path to the finals has been smoother than butter on hot toast. Above all else, though, what's truly exciting about the 2024 NBA playoffs is the potential for any of these rising stars to snag their first ring. Could the Timberwolves, Mavericks, or even the Pacers be the next team to dominate the league? The stakes have never been higher, and the excitement is through the roof. Then there's the controversy about the MVP award. Everyone knows that Jokic had another MVP-level season, but many believe that Shea deserved it more. I guess averaging over 30 points per game on over 50% shooting while also racking up 2 steals per game while leading your team to the first overall in the Western Conference isn't enough to win you the MVP award, but hey, what do I know? So why have the 2024 playoffs been so great? It's simple. They've had everything and more. The rise of new stars, the fall of legends, unpredictable outcomes, and heart-stopping moments. It's been a roller coaster of emotions, and we've loved every second of it. Here's to hoping the drama continues all the way to the final buzzer. With that being said, tell us in the comments below your opinions on this year's postseason. If you enjoyed this video, I guarantee you'll enjoy these two as well.